you. It will teach you to apply. It is not the aim of this record to hypnotize you. It will teach you to apply powerful, positive suggestion. The same suggestion I use myself to relax my own mind and body.
When determining whether something is real or something is not real, it's real simple. Get the facts.
People will freak when the Gluey brothers creep. Walking down your aisle, I'm not driving a Jeep like my man Neil Young. We wanna have fun, not on the beach yet. You know we're getting reached. We're walking around the city and it's right, we're on some. Out in the streets, we're checking all the styles. We make mental notes for the Gluey file. Just a taste of the paste goes down so easy. It won't make you sick, but might make you queasy. Sick, blood red, chin thick, all constituents. Type A strict lich, none insignificant. Seasoned originals with reservations. Korean Tumblr, movie theater patrons. All just trying to make a choice. To them it's called life. Me, I got my voice. And if you've been spending one too many late nights wandering the streets of North Hollywood, playing silver slugger pinball at 7-Eleven with Skip Stevenson in a state of suspended disbelief. After several schnitz power games and 9 ball at Star Gardens, watching Hervé Valiches tip the ladies wow. While he waits for his bodyguard to pull around the limo, he takes another pump of his Tipperitto and reaches down the length of his coat, paranoid to check the buck knife strapped to his ankle. It might be your fate if it's late and you're wide awake, sitting in a booth that's sitting eating Salisbury steak next to a picture of Larry Tate. You can't relate, you feel the weight. It's time for you to make a breakthrough towards a state of mind that we would love to take you. So don't give me none of your boundaries and limitations. Don't give me none of your boundaries and limitations. Don't give me none of your boundaries and limitations. Cause we will push your buttons and we will try your patience. And if this makes you edgy and filled with apprehension, it's just a strange phenomenon that we call Gluey tension. Drifting like smoke, you know it lays so thick, only to be broken by the cracker shaky's wit. Check it out now. People will freak when no just getting beat. Sprout high-end to a plastic sheath, all just trying to make it work. To them it's called life. Me, I got words. My TV is open to all of creation.
picking a table.
America is the greatest force that God has ever allowed to exist on his footstool.
poltergeist community. It's inside all of you as having a gun. Here's to you, Mary Leash, King York and Black and Stevens, Leslie, who's having a gun. And no one ever wanted him around. In a haunted house, he lived in a haunted house. And no one ever wanted him around. In a haunted house, he lived in a haunted house. And no one ever wanted him around. In a haunted house, he lived in a haunted house. And no one ever wanted him around. In a haunted house, he lived in a haunted house. No one ever wanted him around. In a haunted house, he lived in a haunted house. And no one ever wanted him around.
He was too wild. He was too wild.
When I saw the BLM riots happening,
Touch me, if it pleases you.
when I saw the BLM riots happening,
Understand.
But I saw your body dead.
when I saw the BLM riots happening, when I saw the BLM riots happening,
The miners got treasure, spirits, and love for everyone to enjoy. The miners got spirits for every girl and
Every Spirits and ghosts who love to socialize. Spirits and ghosts who love to socialize. Spirits and ghosts who love to socialize. Spirits and ghosts who love to socialize.
Don't be scared of the breakfast special at Ernie's.
Too greasy. I'm up for like Vivian's or maybe Good Neighbor. Their omelets are consistent.
Yeah, good solid rolls and a pitcher of iced tea.
I'll have the catfish, you have the steak. Don't try the key lime pie, Gardner's great.
I saw Reuben Kincaid with the shoddy perm.
Michael Pataki, please confirm.
Whether you're 5 or 38,
Made his career off of Norman Bates.
don't be thrown off by the B movie Nicholson. beside his acne, hanging right next to the B-movie cagney. Local actors, give them a break while I order another pancake. Waiting for eggs and Earl Grey.
Hello, Paula. Thank you for joining. Happy Sunday to you. I'm so glad you could join us here. You were listening to a little Gluey Brothers today. If you're not familiar with them, most people aren't, but they should be old-timey. I say old-timey, but they're 90s, 2000s. Some influential folks that I grew up around that influenced me and who I was lucky enough to observe over the years. The Gluey Brothers. Hope you enjoy them till we start. And I've got a real fun one today for us all. It's something to really kick our shoes off to. A lot of concepts about being weird and how weird is normal. So stick around. The countdown timer is on. 10 minutes, 59 seconds to go. Just get myself comfy, as you should too. Grab some snacks. And soon we shall commence. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure to like on the way in, and if you haven't subscribed already, make sure to do so if you haven't. And until then, enjoy the beats, enjoy the music. Today's the day to relax and let it all go.
Hey man, why don't we see if we can sit under Larry Tate tonight?
Yeah. Or look. Gautier.
Just like we've always
Was he
done,
on Love Boat?
every Sunday.
Carlo Michael Mancini. I think he did a skin bracer commercial.
Whatever happened to Charo?
Hey, did you know that the guy who played Barnaby Jones was also Jed on the Beverly Hillbillies?
Wow, buddy up some. Hey, remember when Gary Berghoff left MASH to go on to play other things, and then he ended up on that Xerox commercial where he played the same character he was trying to get away from? Yep. And Tiger Joe Marsh. I think he played a wrestler on an episode of The Munsters. With the likes of Waits and Danny Peck hanging at Dukes in 75. Sunset Strip, trying to stay alive. Back when Schwab's did exist, trying to make it in this music biz. That farmer's market breakfast gave me the runs. Saw Ricky Lee Jones in a booth at the Troubadour, of course, while Mike Neal juices another carrot down the street at the Source.
Local actors, give them a break while I order another pancake. Waiting for eggs and Earl Grey. Just another coffee shop day. Just another coffee shop day. Hey man, who the hell is Peter Schrum?
Cutting room floor of Logan's Run.
Headshots cover the walls for me. The sad thing is some have been up since 73. All wearing that painted grin. A coffee shop tribute to the has and never been. A coffee shop tribute to the has and never been. A coffee shop tribute to the has and never been. Never been.
Couldn't catch him. I got a real good eye for prime meat.
Smell, live, love like a woman of me. Slip, drill, eat, easy to lean. Smell, live, love like a woman of me.
kitty. First, I must win your trust. I'll stroke your fur as you nuzzle and purr, and I roll you around on the rug. Come here, my kitty, together alone at last. There you lay sleeping, peaceful kitty dreaming, knowing not of my dark kitty past. There, sweet kitty, so docile and so meek. Just one baseball clap while you're on my lap will keep you on edge for a week. Come here, sweet kitty, I've brought you something to eat. Seafood blend kidney liver treat. Now that you're done, it's time for my fun. No one will hear when you shriek. Come here, come kitty, let me play with you. Slip you into my pillowcase, swing you around the room.
Calm down now, kitty. It's time for our little talk.
I'll wrestle you out from under the couch and stuff you into my sock.
Sock? What? Did you say sock? The heck? Different times, kids. Totally different times.
You mock me each day with your piss and your spray. You've torn up my favorite chair. You've ripped and you've ripped, your claws must be clipped. What you need is a good kitty scare.
Quiet down now, kitty.
Come on, kitty.
Your meows are of no avail.
Yes.
Don't give me no
good day.
There'll be no
I won my eBay auction. That's amazing.
Kitty, 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 here, 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 kitty, 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 here.
Oh, this is so weird. It's awesome. It's so weird to win. But it's kind of normal. But it's weird to win. But it's normal. Hey, you like my new countdown? It's not new. I just figured it out. Right, yeah. Everybody ready?
Hey man, wake up. What's going on? I'm kind of hungry. I'm hungry.
What do you got a taste for, man?
I got
Okay,
a
so
sweet tooth.
first, before we get into
What time?
this,
3 o'clock in the morning. What do you say we hit that all night donut shop? Hit that all night donut shop?
let's talk
I
about
don't know,
donuts.
man. That guy's under a lot of pressure
Just for a minute,
to make that
because
morning
I think it's
call.
important. It's important because it's donuts and it's Sunday.
Donut quarter.
Donut quarter.
Donut quarter.
Donut quarter.
Me and my brother get gluey. Stony crazy, even
It's okay to shake your ass. It's okay. If my boys can crack, you can shake your ass.
Give him time, let's get in deep. There's a donut quarter he's gotta keep before he takes a nap and falls asleep. Yeah, that's right, he ate too much meat. Bring him from the back with a tiny buzzer. Yo, brother, don't you have any others? In the back, on the rack. Give me a heart attack with the way that you're looking. You should be cooking, it's not like we're cooking. Damn. 3:30 a.m., not a dozen. I'll take about 10.
Hey, you want some donuts?
Why not order up another cup of coffee? The guy gets pissed cause he knows it was shoddy. Give me buttermilk, give me glazed old fashioned. If you wanna get him pissed,
If you're not shaking by now, I don't know who is. Because I am.
You know we wish that he never did see ya, but we're back in the morning to greet ya. Like a nightmare we will haunt him for a
Just give me a minute to put my breakfast away.
Donut,
Donuts? There was a quota to be had.
Donut to donut to donut.
Don't bug him. Don't bug him.
What?
Don't bug him. Don't bug him.
What?
Donut quota. Donut quota.
Donut quota?
Donut quota.
Donut quota? Donut quota? Oh my! What is going on? I didn't know there was a donut quota to be had. Hi. I'm so glad you guys... Oh, hey, what's happening? I'm so glad you could all... Hi, how you doing? So, my friends, as you well know, I am the one and only at this moment in time.
Let me tell you a story about a friend I haven't seen in quite a while.
Sidewalk preacher of the belief that we can all be free in ourselves, to be individual, to be loving, to be caring, to be who we wish to be. Why am I the sole and only preacher talking about this concept? Well, because I think since Steinbeck passed, I may be the only believer in what is known as the ministry Let me say this again. The ministry of the flying pig. Apparently, even on the weekend, we still have to battle for the supremacy of free in our hearts and minds and our souls. So this is the moment when I would urge you all to kick off your shoes and to forget about the week, because we're going to get into some real silly today. We're going to talk about weirdness. We're going to talk about ourselves. We're going to talk about decentralizing our weirdness. How these things are not just possible, but we should be seeking them in our daily lives, I believe. And that's why I started with this music today, because it's some of the weirder music that's awesome to me. And it's all very groovy. It's called the Gluey Brothers. Some hometown cats here from LA and then out to, I think it was Santa Fe, New Mexico for a good long while, and then back here to LA. If you're like, boy, is he standing in a huge room? I may very well be in the back of that huge room. But I figured today I'd make it really weird for us all. Like really weird for us all. Because normal is weird. And weird, my friends, is normal. So, this is where we're going to start. And I urge you to let go of your preconceived notions and to take hold of what is nothing less than a simplicity in your day. What am I talking about today? Oh, a lot of nonsense. Truly a lot of nonsense. A lot of rambling. A lot of free-form thought that'll lead you into a self-hypnosis, per se, of happiness. Giving way to a better day. So, grab something to eat or snack on. Throw me on in the background. and get ready to enjoy an entire Ministry of the Flying Pig, where we explore our weirdness. Stand by, folks. The time is nigh. To let ourselves be weird. So here we start. Give me 1 second, folks. I just want to get into position for you as I come into the ether pulpit, I guess is what it is. And when you drop the beat, things feel better. You let them go. Your mind forgets about the troubles. We look into the future and see nothing but the now. And the yesterday is gone. This, my friends, is our next step into what we allow ourselves to be. We take ourselves from what was normal and we push ourselves to the abnormal, which is freedom of thought, freedom of mind, freedom of being, freedom of the day. So follow me, if you would, and let's be silly together. Let's not take it all too seriously, but let's take it seriously enough to love ourselves, to be ourselves, and to forgive all the idiocy that we should probably embrace. So if you would, take this moment. Imagine yourself in a cavernous hall, larger than you've ever seen before, like a cathedral of yourself. Way back in the furthest portion of your mind, as you count down from 10 and up from 1 simultaneously, using your mind's expansive capabilities to do nothing less than to love oneself, which is our focus of the day. And remember the unexpected upon the expected, the love that we find at 10 and 1 within ourselves, seeing ourselves as normal for being abnormal, which is normal. Individual in our normality, socially as one. We can be more in ourselves with the 9 and the 2 and the 8 and the 3 when we recognize each other as equal, for that which we are is equal. Once again, the unexpected on the expected. At the 7 and the 3 and the 6 and the 4, we find ourselves relaxed, leading towards a better self-view, knowing that we together are here to do more than just believe. We are enacting and finding and being and loving each other. So take these words forward in the 2 the 9, and step into a new space in yourself and separate what once was vast into a smaller space in yourself as we relax into the 1 and the 10. And now, my friends, we have arrived at what is nothing less, you know, than the ministry of the Flying Pig. I'm so glad you could join me here, my friends, because this is where we are together. Let me get into my robes, shall we? Free myself, free all of us, free you, free you. And as I say that, just hang tight while I get a little more relaxed. Thank you for hanging out with me. We got a really fun one today. I picked out some really interesting things because today is about weirdness. You know, the whole week was kind of about tough topics, as usual. Why is Monday through Friday so fucked? I don't know. I'm leaving that behind. I don't know about you folks, but I'm here to objectify the stupid and to exalt the weirdly wonderful today, my friends, as we have dropped into this space that we all know is within ourselves. So come, grab my hands as my floating head says, Hallelujah! Hallelujah. Yep, you heard me. Hallelujah. Let me see where my dancers are. Oh, they're here. Oh, the pig with the pigs! The flying pigs! They were just here. Where'd they go? Oh, hey, look! In the palm of my hand, the pigs, they are here. Anyway, yes. Oh, no, no sound. Oh, the stream elements. Did I leave the sound alerts on? Anyways, if you're in the chat right now, Philip Jaguar, hey, welcome, Philip, to the Sunday FUNDAY Freaky Deaky Weirdo Show. Anyhow, what is this all about? This is the opposite of everything else I do. Oh, thank you very much. It has just been... Oh, Lita, thank you for joining. Do you like the new improved chat? I've done some improvements. I don't know if you folks have noticed. In fact, let me put in my other earpiece so I can get fully stereo now. Oh, yes, immersive. Yes, let it all go. Because what today is about is embracing our weirdness, embracing our inner us. And I don't know if you enjoyed my effects, but I am trying something new for Sunday, adding that extra thing. And for some reason, I don't know why, but the mentions and the commentaries should come up with the creature that you are associated with down below. We can actually even play games with them. I've almost figured it out how I can put a quiz in this. Hello and welcome! Hey, what's up? Anyhow, so, what do we join ourselves together here in this awkward space? The home of the awkward, the friend to the friendless. Why do we come into this dilapidated self to have a moment together? Well, let me bring back the beat just a little bit and remind each and every one of us that we're here because this is something that brings us into unity, whether it's us or I or we or none of the above. It's about us finding us, which is why this ministry is called The Flying Pig. And I would urge you to look up why and what the flying pig really is. Maybe even Dada. Perhaps, but Steinbeck is really, truly the innovator. But that's beside the whole point. The whole point. Anyways, what are we doing today? Yes, indeed. Yeah, it actually looks like the chat. Thank you very much. I'm actually I'm really stoked on this. I figured out something that had been. Oh, did I freeze or something? Hold on a second. Uh-oh. What happened here? It doesn't. It's frozen on the. Uh-oh. That's odd. It's not showing me slow over here. Oh, there it is. That was weird. I'm getting slight hiccups, but we're gonna charge. We're gonna charge on through because this is absolutely live. And I'm. Oh, hello and welcome to the ministry. I'm so glad you could be here. That's what was suddenly charging down. I have visitors, and by the way, if you'd like to actually come into the proper ministry, I haven't renamed it yet. I probably should. It's in the Only Solutions area of the VC chat in my server called Look Up, which is the physical embodiment of this space. So thank you so much for being here with my extremely long arms that are not attached to my body directly, at least that you can tell. So, have I put on my robes yet? No, because the ministry has not fully begun. So what should I wear today? I think these robes...
When I saw the BLM riots happening...
I think it's a flowery day. Yes, although most would say it should be psychedelic because it's weird, but no. Weird is normal. That's what we're talking about. I gotta have my tie as well. And
when I saw the BLM riots happening...
My tie is to be tied. Well, I think we're tied on that. Anyhow, I just want to say that occasionally if you notice somebody behind me, pay no attention to them. It's just a copycat, that weirdo. Anyhow.
When I saw the BLM riots happening.
Me. It's very strange. It's like Kung Fu, but it's not. Just have blow over your shoulder when you get that second one. Every once in a while it's helpful when you're trying to figure something out, but he really just repeats me. It's disturbing. He had another friend too that's larger, that's concerning because he's so blocky. Anyhow, if you'd like to call in and testify to the weirdness, we have a Discord link that is up and open, and you can see it right above you, and you can even share video if you choose to share with me in the ministry. So let's get into the day. What do I have in store for you? Oh my goodness. Oh my. I'm not even going to give you the rouge spheres. I'm going to jump right in. And what are we watching here? We're watching some fun. And when I say watching some fun, I mean like today, this is going to be a whole deep dive into nothing less than the spirit of being ruckus. Hold on. There it is. I should have had that a couple of minutes ago when the video feed was dropping out. Anyhow, that's why you always got to watch your own feed. It might have even dropped in the secondary, but it's okay. We are a ministry that trudges through the weird, embraces ourselves. Yeah, Discord is... Oh, thank you very much. The Discord... For some people this week, Discord has been giving people a really hard time. But then again, at its root, I do believe that Discord is... Like, the reason I'm there is because I kind of believe that Discord is evil. Now, it has some dark... It's just like the real world. It has dark corners, it has weird corners, it has fun corners, it has loving corners, it has automatic hug bots. I mean, come on. And I have AI presidents arguing in chat. When you go to the right chat and you start talking too loudly at a certain level, I have Biden and Trump just arguing, and they're both idiots. It's awesome. Anyhow, that's not a political thing. They're hilariously stupid. You could have had any voices, but those two just make it even. I can't do a good Trump, so I'm not going to try. Anyways, what am I doing? I'm looking for the page that I wanted to go to, which of course is always what I do here, looking for pages that I wanted to go to. So, speaking of the page that I'm turning, I invite you to, first and foremost, let go of your preconceived notions like I was saying before, because we're going to take a look at some really, what do I call this? Some wildness, some weirdness, to explore our inner weird. But before we go full weird, before you go, because once you go full weird, you never really come back. And when I say you don't come back, I mean, because basically, you let things change. Can you imagine that? Letting things change? Goodness me. Within oneself. When you let things go. Within oneself. When you let things go. And that's important for everybody. Because there are chemicals in our body. There are belief systems in our soul. There are practices that we have that are passed down from our parents and our families that may or may not be good. Which is why, on this day, right in here, where we're at right now, you and I let go. We've already talked about this several times. And I'm not going to say, the pig! It's the pig! The flying pig! Exalt! Something. I don't know, maybe. If you feel like it. It's not really important. It's really the example that the impossible, is plausible. And most likely, if you let go of the trials and the tribulations and the expectations that others might give you. That's what we're here for, right? I don't know. Give me a hallelujah or a one in the chat if you feel like it. But first, let's look at something stupid. And I mean, no. Oh, maybe, or maybe no. Yes. No. All right, maybe. Okay, first and foremost, I think to just work this out. Oh, what happened? Where did it go? Where is it now? Humor in relationships. I see. Okay. Let's pull this up. And I will take the filters off. Sorry, I'm not looking at you right now. I'm prepping the story. There is no late, by the way, Lita. I just realized that you said you were late. And there is no late. There is only now. Pretty much only now. And that may seem nihilistic, but I would say it's truth when you break it all down. But we're not even going to get into the quantum physics of that. We're just going to talk about the now. Because this is all we need to be, right? Hallelujah! Freedom! Give way to the stupid and the idiotic of the self, because we're all fallible. We're not perfect. I mean, if anybody's going to say anything about it, I believe that this is an act of faith. That we have more faith than others might have to show up and let go. By let go, I mean have faith in ourselves and the love of others. And, is my tie straight? Or is it askew? I don't know. I don't care. It's Sunday. So, I hope your tea's good. That's what this is about. And, oh my God, was I just flashing the big old sign? I was. Yeah, hallelujah. That just came out natural. It was weird. But it was good. But it was normal. But it was weird. But it was good. But it was normal. Or something like that. All right. Woo! I'm going to have to run this back anyways, but it's because the audio was off, and I was just letting the video run underneath me, yabbling, and ooh, I'm sorry. If you're gonna do any cleaning, if you were gonna just move some stuff around on the coffee table at all, this would be the time to do that. I'm not saying you need to, but if there's a pizza box on the table, or like 8 of them,
a move we all constantly make in our relationships. Here too, we should use the technique of kindly comic exaggeration to point out the laugh in the nicest way at our partner and ourselves. Spending time closely around someone inevitably exposes us to constant departures from what we could call normality or balance. Partners will be a little crazy in many areas.
do I have to use the
and we
backup?
will be too.
Oh, Lord. Looks like I do. Wow. You know, it's funny.
They turn out to ring them up 5 times a day. Clean.
Ha! That was weird, right?
As if surgery was going to be performed. Always insist on inviting friends around, or want to arrive at the airport 6 hours before a flight.
Oh, come on, you know!
But doing so directly and in a serious voice can be painfully counterproductive.
Themis and Thoth. Oh, yeah, Themis and Thoth.
Tact and refuses the
oh my gosh.
Leading to stifled irritation.
Peaches and cream, yes.
This is where...
Yes, they keep re-airing the same 3 stories. By the way, am I the only one who notices that?
Without arousing...
That the same 3 stories, they're just covering... That's why I just keep moving. I'm not interested in the same 3 stories. That's why I covered iDubbbz on the same day that the whole little, like, white, tiny, angry sphere. I'm calling them the white, tiny, angry sphere because that's pretty much who they are. And we can let go of them because they're just goofy. And iDubbbz let go of himself. You can tell by the mullet. The Tomfoolery Show never interviewed, interviewed Nev for whatever reason too. Oh my gosh. You know what it is? You know what it is? It is a grift. And there's an incredible and a really good episode of the Willie Mack Show. He's just the winner of the internet. Next to Fairy Queen in the debate bra world, who is not a debate bra. She's the opposite of debate bra. She's a debate queen. Just knocking them down with natural language. Anyways, speaking of weird, just the whole world is being thrown upside down. It's wonderful. You know I'm here for it. No! Hold on, that needed some... Yeah! Sorry if I screamed in your ear. I'm not sorry. All right. Yes, I need some liquids. I need double-handed liquids. Oh, yes. You too? Lead up. Tomfoolery Show. We should have a tomfoolery dating show. I want to have an incel dating show to teach, like, to have a panel of, like, experienced, like, just normal humans who've had sex, who have had partners and dating and all, and basically, bring 2 incels together because it refers to both male and female. And if you saw the whatever podcast earlier this week that we were talking about with the one in the corner that looks like Wednesday Addams, but she hasn't seen the sunlight in 8 years, and she's 17 and a half or 18 or something. I'm sorry, it's terrible. It's just sad. She looks like she's actually anyhow. She looks like she's actually anyhow. Yes. Yes. Okay, we haven't even gotten into it. We're getting into it, but we haven't even gotten into it, which is wonderful. I haven't even rouged your spheres. No, I'm just slightly azuring your spheres. So your spheres become just slightly azure. It's Sunday, and we're here, my friends, to interweave the weirdest of the weird. But we're starting with what we should give each other. It's just a little bit of space. Just a little bit of breathing rooms. To be us. To be you. To be me. Me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right. By the way, thanks for being here. If you haven't already paid tithes at the like box, make sure to hit the like box repeatedly. And I do eat hearts and 100s and funny faces. I eat them. They feed me. They feed my soul. So in case you feel like paying those tithes of the hearts and likes, I appreciate, and the pig appreciates, because we're pigs for those things! So, anyways, let me see. It should look like... live chat? What do you mean live chat has moved? It is. Oh, okay. Yes. She's, Tom Foley. She's only 17. No, she was like, I'm sorry. That's incorrect. I think she was just like, I think she was 18. There should be some type of legalities for kids. Oh my gosh, yeah. No, she's 18. And there's a lot of 18-year-olds in that group, by the way. It's kind of frightening, right? Like that there's like kids who they're telling to basically, oh, hey, look, horns, yes, horns. I will eat the horn. It's okay. Thank you. I'm not fully satiated, but I can always eat more. So, but don't worry. Oh. Woo! By the way, if you didn't know, there are secret controls for the games. There's all kinds of games. I don't know any of them. And Lita, there are legalities to those things. Just like legalities to me going, because it's weird. Anyways. Is that technically flashing you? The pig! Anyhow, I don't think so, because you can see something, but you can't see anything. That's weird. But it's normal. But it's weird. Anyhow, but it's normal for me. They will always, they will high school kids put on, I'm sorry, hold on a second. I'm talking to myself, by the way, when I'm saying that. Hold on, hey, I said hold on. Thank you. Okay, yes,
turn out to ring.
Yes, thank you. Okay, yes, Lita, they will put a high school kid on there as long as they're 18, and that is a problem. Mostly for me, honestly, is the indoctrination side of that. Like, indoctrinating us into this when we do it for ourselves. And I don't mean like this is a cult, because I don't, this is not a cult. This is a state of mind, an idea, something that I hope that just relaxes us and relieves us. You know, if you fall into the hypnosis side, polyscopic hypnodation, that has nothing to do with that. That's binaural stuff. So, sure, if it was flashing. Oh no! Am I going to get community strikes? At least let's go out with a bang! Anyhow. By the way, my father, that runs in my family. My father has a picture of himself. Sorry, they will let. Oh no! I knew exactly what you meant. Yeah, they'll let pretty much anybody on there. But still, the story of talk about weird, but normal. Lav Loon getting on there and him not knowing till the 4th hour. By the way, I've tracked down both the Chase Reddit account and Brains account, so there's some exciting stuff coming. Anyhow, yeah, the effects do something for it, don't they? Give it a little more depth. Yeah, because it's huge back there. You don't know, it's huge. Anyway, what are we talking about to start with? We're talking about friendships and the room we should be giving people.
Clean the kitchen as if surgery was going to be performed there. Always insist on inviting friends around, or want to arrive at the airport 6 hours before a flight. We need to say something, but doing so directly and in a serious voice can be painfully counterproductive. Too often,
absolutely. Don't tell your friends shit if they don't really need to hear that shit. Know what I'm saying? Is that simple enough for us? Trying to break it down. Speaking of break it down.
Another person without arousing their irritation or self-righteousness. Their laughter isn't just fun. It's a sign that they've acknowledged an attempt to reform. If people tend to get annoyed when criticism is delivered in a serious tone, it's that they can't see the extent to
No, you, dude. No, you.
They're unable to spot their deviation.
No, you, bro.
So,
oh, thank you, Paula Gray. I appreciate and for that compliment, I feed you an air horn. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. And in fact, let's give you some impact. Yes, yes. In fact, I think. Hold on a second.
Grew increasingly authoritarian with her colleagues and fellow politicians. Serious-minded articles appeared in newspapers, urging the Prime Minister to be more collegiate in education.
Get my stank face on.
Mrs. Thatcher simply
Why?
defended and dug in. But then comedy.
Happy Sunday to you all.
Spitting image turned the Prime Minister into a deep-voiced psychopathic murderer
Anyhow,
with a tendency to whack her naughty colleagues over the head with a truncheon. This obviously wasn't how Mrs.
somebody asked me what I do. I said on a Sunday I'm a human meme.
Exaggeration of the real and painful truth about her. Remarkably,
By the way, what's really funny is one of the most popular videos this week is the short of me adjusting my hair and talking over it. So I'm going to do another one.
to love herself. In her memoir,
Yes, get your dance on if you feel like it. That's what we're about. I have nothing against. There's absolutely nothing in the rules about dancing in the pews here. This is the one and the only
all need constantly to make
ministry
relationships.
of the flying pig.
We should use the text
Why? Because we release our inner weirdness, our inner soul, our inner child, our inner happiness, our mirth, our hedonism, and release from the average stoicism of the week and the asceticism and the forced egalitarianism and all of the isms that ism are ism to the ismness levels. So we shall free ourselves from this conspiratorial funnel that we know is called the obelisk, with a man up on top that we can hopefully take down by just our hands reaching to each other, by talking to each other, and by letting these ideas seep into our spirits as we join together in this space together today. It's a lovely Sunday. It is truly a lovely Sunday. I should have turned the air conditioning on a little bit higher. But now that I'm here under these lights, I'm in for it. So if I start to get the sweat, I'm gonna start to do the old bit where call my neighbor over to pat my brow. Oh, let's let it on. Not get it on, let it on. And by let it on, I mean let it into ourselves. Let it be who we are as our own selves. And speaking of which, sprechen o which. Who should I? No, I don't want to. We don't need to talk about it. We're always talking about relationships. Everybody's always talking about relationships. We are. If you didn't catch any of that, that's okay. That's on purpose. I wanted that to seep into the back of your head because, as you well know, if you don't know, then you well know. Probably, or most likely, or absolutely don't, or maybe you don't care. All of the above. This is a ministry of nonsense. Why? Because sometimes we need a little hand to lead us into our sillier, childlike selves, into our inner child, and into an earlier time where we disregarded all of our penalties to the self, when we truly lived in a time of happily, joyful serendipitous, without regard for our bills, for the friendship tolls, for the emotional strains, for the intellectual duplicity that we all take part in to get through our days. Spreading joy and the dance. Come on, we can do this together, one by one. As I well say, it may be a pig, but it's a flower. It's a flowery pig. Something like that. That's what the book says. It's not a book, it's a video. It's a video. No, it's not a video, it's a book. The pigs! By the way, this is a super extended, new revised pig cut. You'll notice that there is a new pig. I found a new pig. I've found a new pig. for all of us to enjoy. Yeah, the effects are definitely doing something for me. I don't know about you. So let us rejoice in the next video. Why am I just moving past that one? Because some things just need to be put into the background of our mind. They don't need to be right there shoved in our face like, excuse me! Like that. No, thank you. No, okay. If you're wondering what you've tuned into, so is everybody else. So sit back and relax and forget about that. But remember, whatever you do, remember, look at your hands. Don't look at your hands. But do. If you're wondering what's going on, so am I. But as you well know, I troop through all this. And as we move into the story of the Sunday, I can only ask you, this is because what you may see is not what you may expect. So, as I said before, look at your hands, but don't look at your hands. But look right here, but don't look there. Look at your hands, but don't think about that. Forget about that. There's a flying pig. Now we're here, together. And you're probably saying to yourself, what the fuck was that? That, my friends, is something you should forget about. But remember it, because for the future, it's important to know that we're here together. All right, so let's move forward. No, Lita. This time, it's me. No, Lita, this time it's me. So, this time it's me. It's not them this time. And it's mostly has to do with the fact that I'm doing some really heavy-duty changing. And that, by the way, we are about to stop all that. I've already, I've done some things that are going to take that problem out of the way altogether. And it took some phone calls, and it took some work, and it took a new computer. And thank you for joining us. There's so many here today. That's unusual. We're such a small ministry. So, anyways, moving on. People were like, "Oh my God, is he hypnotizing people?" Not. I mean, yeah. I mean, but no. But yeah. But no. But yeah. Kind of. But not really. It's suggestion. It's a matter of whether or not you accept the want to feel happier and the impression of feeling happier. So it's not a necessary thing. It's absolutely something we all choose for ourselves. And as we've already given way to most of this experience and chosen a side as to whether or not something is positive, something is negative, something is I want to remind you that our childhood, well, it changes. And that brings us to the new story of our old friend Kyle. Is that what his name is? Anyhow. This guy. What happened to Caillou? Oh, thank you. Yes, please do hit the like button. Ooh, cool. Oh, damn, he looks old. Look, see, there's the new pig. What a sweetie pie. Give him a little hug there. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry, Lita. Zoom was just failing me so hard, and this Discord actually seems to work for some reason. I don't know why. So I apologize. What is going on? Oh,
when I saw the BLM riots
pizza?
happening.
He looks kind of large and older. Oh, that's because this is by the AOK channel.
This is the end.
When I saw the BLM riots happening.
I want him gone.
This is a different kind of Caillou. I think I need some different kind of visual for this. Definitely. Oh, Dad, you're 23, Caillou. You look very old.
I saw the BLM
you shouldn't be
riots
living
happening.
at home anymore.
He's too young to have a heart attack.
Not when he eats ice cream for
Oh, somebody, the stream avatars extension came up on its own. Look at that. Who figured that one out?
No.
Daddy, don't shoot Caillou. He's having a heart attack.
I mean, Dad's done with Caillou. I think we've all been done with Caillou. If you have any children around you, or have ever had any children around you, or know anybody with children around them, or ever lived in the 90s and early 2000s, I think we're all done with This is Caillou now. This is Caillou now. Jesus, help us all. Caillou. No, Caillou. Whoa.
Try CPR.
You see, it's all the ADHD. Yes, he is. He's 23, I think, in this. Let's take it seriously. He's 23, and they haven't slept together in like 3 years. They're sleeping in the same bed. They're just roommates at this point.
He never woke up from.
That's whiskey in his breakfast? Yes. Adult whiskey.
What's wrong, Daddy?
As opposed to the
Do you wanna
not
talk
adult
about
whiskey.
it?
What?
No.
All right. I was thinking of going shopping
he does
today
not.
if we all want to go.
He does not want to talk about that.
Never.
Why?
I am in hell, and I want to be alone.
Maybe Caillou wants to come. Caillou.
Do not.
Oh, she is
summon him.
tragically happy.
Mommy.
That's fine,
If
though.
you want to go shopping with Mommy.
Oh, this cartoon? This cartoon? Yes, this is way too far. This is maybe not far enough, because I don't know if you know, but what the heck? He's horrifying. Horrifying. But not.
Each day I think it's cool. I never grew up. I'm Caillou.
Yes. And this is maybe the extreme of what happens when you don't actually grow up. Yes,
If you want
Caillou.
more funny videos, then subscribe to AOK. And don't forget to ring
AOK. Make sure to like and subscribe here, and also, if you haven't already, to AOK, because they are AOK. They have no. You could tell that their relationship was just a sad shell of itself, which is why I share this with you, because cartoons matter. AOK channel is fantastic, which is why I'm going to share something else very close to my heart that I think you'll appreciate, you'll understand, because it's really about what the hell? This guy fucking scared me. Excuse me. Stop. Jesus. Abba! Hold on a second. I haven't seen Abba all week. I need to give the yes. And let's. That roar was for you, Abba. Shalom. Hold on a second. Shalom. Yeah, that one's good. I like that one. Yeah, that works. Anyhow, What am I looking at here? I think I need to change the backdrop. The backdrop is not cool enough. It's almost cool, but it's not cool enough. It needs to be cooler. And I think I need to change that filtery thing, because it's bothering me. It's just filters. Let's make some waves. And oh, it's because I've got 4 of them on. Of course, I have everything on. Everything is always on here. Always. It's just always on. Welcome to the Ministry of the Flying Pig! I've added a little bit of wing to the party. Meaning I actually built on an entire wing to the building just so I could go, hey! Yeah, it's worth it. It's worth it. 380,000. Oh, listen and lurk. You are welcome. That's what are they going to do with Blue's Clues? Is that next? Oh, it's not next. It's been done. Blue's Clues is, I'm just gonna take your mind off of it. No, it's yeah, Blue's Clues. Paula. They have, yes, no, they've taken them all down in the sense that every single one of them has been mocked. And because, this whole generation that is doing this stuff, they watch them all. And by the way, I want to share with you now, I just want to say that we don't, not all of us are weird, but a good portion of us are. Oh, yes, please do. Thank you so much, Seven. If you haven't already liked and subscribed, please do. It's the little bit of the ties. If you want to feed me, I take hearts and horns and happy faces and surprised, shocked faces as well. And the reason why I'm holding the A-OK channel, because we're all A-OK. Aren't we? Are we? I don't know. But it doesn't matter. That's not what it's about. Today, we can share that if we want. Oh, thank you, Seven! Yes, I appreciate that. I should have gotten my my barber's card. She's been my barber forever. She's been my barber forever. And, essentially, I trust no one else. Well, maybe one other place. There's a Turkish place in Antwerp I really enjoyed. How weird is that? But it's normal, because normal is weird. And that's the theme of today's ministry. So if you haven't paid your tithes at the like box, please smash the like box repeatedly, or send some things or whatever. It's up to you. Or you don't have to, because you may be too far from the phone or from the computer. Or oh! Paula! 7! Wow. Woo! All right, here we go. Thank you so much for joining. We're moving along. But mostly, we're moving along into what I want to share with you. It's very important that we embrace our weird. And I think this gentleman says it well. And it's important that we get past the old... let's see, what happened? Did it open up on another page? Is that what's going on? Oh, no.
Hey, big guy. You sleepy? Well, how about I sing you a song and take you on a...
I mean, these are the important things. You know what? And because it's so important, I think we should roll it back just a little bit further. Yeah, because you don't have the context here of what's important.
But I don't need pickles anymore. No more night pickles.
No night pickles for this one.
Are the pickles I put to sleep. Hey, big guy. You sleepy?
Are you wondering what's going on here?
How about?
Let's get you some more. Let's get you some more context. I think you need more of this. A lot more of this in your life. Night pickles are very important for most of us to be concerned with, because it's not normal, but it's weird. But it's kind of normal. A night pickle. Everybody likes the night pickles.
So I drank the juice. Pickle juice.
Huh.
And it was delicious. But I still wanted a pickle. So I went to the store. Pickle store. No, just a regular store. Oh yeah, you're right. I went in and bought...
I didn't know you could go to a regular store for pickles.
Eating pickles until the sun rose.
Yes. Yes.
But I don't need.
Yes. Do you do this too?
More night pickles. The
No
only
more night pickles. Wait, did you get caught eating night pickles?
are the pickles I put to sleep.
Whoa, that was a pickle I didn't expect. I apologize. Oh, hi.
Sleepy.
He's got his own bed, the pickle.
I sing you a song.
Okay.
Take you
You're gonna sing me a song? I'm guessing it's going to be about a pickle.
Don't say a word.
I was right.
Naked guy's gonna buy you a pickle. Bird.
Look, don't be afraid. Well, maybe be afraid of some naked white men and the pickle
Naked
bed.
guy's gonna buy you a pickle ring.
Now,
He's sleeping. Pickle sleep. I love you. I'm sorry.
I don't even know what we're
Your
watching.
brothers in that parking lot. I'll never eat a pickle again.
Wow.
He's sleeping.
Paula, I'm not sure what. I was blurred.
Stay positive.
Yes.
And remember.
Yes.
I love you.
He does. He really means that. He means that from the bottom of his pickle.
On that little subscribe button and subscribe to Is your cursor on that little button?
I don't know what. I apologize for. I don't apologize. I don't know. Oh my God! Why is he doing it? God, the hell? That dude. Always sneaking up behind me. I'm just. Once again, the roar for 7. Anyhow, hopefully this is entertaining and making you forget and helping you forget and showing you that forgetting is forgetting. Like, you don't have to remember to forget. You can just forget to remember. And once again, don't look at your hands. But whatever you do, look at your hands. YouTube's got a channel for everything. Yes. And let me tell you something. My goal is to gather as many of the furthest extents of the channels. And oh my God, I am almost forgetting. Oh my God, I almost forgot. This is my real voice for a minute. I'm putting my head in my hands. I want each and every one of you today to go do one thing for me. I don't care about anything else. This is me for real. I'm going to show you a channel, and I want you all to subscribe to him. It's not going to make any sense. You don't have to watch him very often, but you're gonna. And it's the most endearing, wonderful, weird, silly nothing burger, yet it is so relatable. And there's a fun little like historical thing in the background, but it's the worst. It's the worst. So it makes it weird, and it makes it wonderful, and it makes it silly. And I'm so in for it. And I'm gonna pull him up. I don't even know how I happened upon this gentleman's channel. I think it was in some tech stuff, but Jim, this guy Jim, is one of my new weird heroes, because Jim decided to make hard-boiled eggs yesterday, and the jittering, that's not me. No, the video we're about to watch is just one splendid, astonishing, magnificent bit of humanity. And I want us all to really go support Jim, because Jim Howard, he got 47 views on this. So he's got, he gets as many views as I do. So that's the other reason. Like, and speaking of which, YouTube having a channel for everything. Today's video by Jim, which is about 12 minutes long. We won't watch the whole thing, but we'll watch a good portion of it, because I could just sit here and watch Jim all day long in his struggle streaming about, I'm not really sure, but Jim's got a point. Jim's got a message, and he's going to share this damn shit. So Jim has this little fun, functional channel where he tells you how he's fixing his computer, which seems like pretty much daily. But Jim's got a vast computer array going on, and I'm still, after watching most of his videos, not sure why. But I do know that Jim has been using a computer since 1983. So that's one of the reasons why I stopped. Yes, no, Paula Gray, not just hard-boiled eggs, but the the context of why he's boiling them on camera for us is even more. It is splendiferous. Hallelujah. Anyhow, it reminds me of a nice afternoon of my childhood, Aaron. Oh, that's fantastic. That's I would hope to inspire the inner child in us all. I was thinking about doing a whole entire ministry about the inner child next week. I'm actually gathering up information about it. I want that one to be a little deeper, and not just be an entire video of the nonsense that I have prepared for you now. Because I'm talking about today is the weird. It's the weird, and I've got an actual arc and a build. You know I normally don't do that. You know, I pick a couple topics and see where it's going to take us. Is there anybody in the ministry side on the physical? No, it's fine. Just let me know if you're heading into the, if you want to testify. Testify! Oh, I'm sorry. Let me change the effect for that one. That's a testify! You come on Paul to the pulpit, and you can join in your brethren and sister and otherin'. And tell us about your own weirdness in yourself and soul's specific ways. And if by specific ways I mean specific, I mean spliffs and civics. Or your glass of the vino, or your just wines over plenty of ice. Either way, you can have it any way you want it. If it's an iced tea, you can have it, my friends. Just have it be weird with an extra H and an A at the beginning today. Ah, yes, Paula Gray, I apologize, but your name is like a writer's name in the name of the being that is our name of being with a great name. So I enjoy screaming out, Paula Gray! Anyhow, I appreciate you all for being here. And as I say that, I got a huge, cat hair in my eye. So excuse me, because I wiped my eye probably after I put it down on control service, which is like a big no. Oh, yeah. There we go. Got it right out. Is it out? Is it out? Anyhow. Woo! Remind you of anybody? I've been working on the integrations, folks. Trying to keep thematics and shit going, so. And, yeah, we'll be fighting off that glitchy McGlitchingtons. The McGlitchertons. By, Wednesday, I think I should have it all done and done for. They will not be a problem. And, the gear won't be an issue. And yeah. That's because all I want for you is the finest of experiences in your spirit souls of self. Whatever the fuck that means. Not to mention, working on sponsorship outside of the YouTube realm. One, because I'd rather do this. Aaron did. Good gun bull Baptist preacher up in here. Yes, ma'am. Every once in a while, I do have to bring up the fire and the brimstone, just like the guy who has his radio on listening to themselves. Which, by the way, that's I'm sorry. If there's any, I was just talking about this. I didn't get to finish the conversation with my friend Quincy. I'm going to be bringing my friend Quincy on and his wife, hopefully Jessica, sooner than later. Definitely for some interviews. Maybe not here, but I'm trying to get him to come play organ, because I feel like that component would be amazing here with a little, the drop beat. So, excuse me while I really did get some stuff in my. Okay, let's move on. Because what's important here is that we share. Yeah, it would be it would be a full deal. It would be a ministry at that point in time. But that's kind of the thing is he and I were talking about how those people who grew up with faith tend to move away from faith, and instead of embracing it all, they tend to embrace a greater faith by moving away from it and finding themselves and embracing their own love of self. And I do believe
hello,
that
Jim.
Oh, hi, Jim Howard. Oh my gosh. Hi, Jim.
PM.
It is 3:07 wherever you are. By the way, if you're like, why are we?
Grocery order in delivered by Walmart.
Okay, so, but by the way, if you're like, why are we about to watch this? Once again, if you haven't already gone and subscribed to Jim Howard, I urge you to, because it is the most entertaining couple of minutes every couple of days for no apparent reason, except for Jim being Jim. Forgive me, I can't type. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, are you kidding? Look at my thumbs. Whenever you see typos, you're like, I can't even spell. No, my thumbs are the size of my head, so trying to type on things is impossible. I understand. I'm here with you, and I give you forgiveness, my children. Anyhow, let's peep Jim. Because, by the way, the glitchy, this is the video, okay? Normally his stuff is really smooth, but I want you to notice Jim's got a lot of computer equipment, and he's got a lot of organization going on, and I'm still not sure why. And I've watched a lot of his videos, and I think it's exciting because of that. Anyhow, Jim, tell us what's going on.
$150.
In groceries, you just order $150 if you missed it. Hold on, very important information here from Jim. Hold on a second. Let me. All right.
307 EM. We just got a grocery order in, delivered by Walmart.
Oh, thank you, Jim.
It was about $150.
Okay, I appreciate that you let us know how much it was. What'd you get?
Back, let's see.
Yeah?
Here.
Over there? Wait, which side?
There.
That side? That side.
That's a steamer.
Okay. Oh, the steamer! What did you bring?
Steaming in here, the ex-wife. She's in charge of the ordering of food.
Wait, did he just say, I missed this last time, did he just say ex-wife?
I have bought a whole
Wait, hold on a second. These are key elements to the Jim story. I need to know every piece of the Jim background.
That type of stuff, but there's no room. I have bought a whole bunch of.
By the way, the eggs,
which are in the kitchen, up where it takes a ladder to get, to get to them.
So Jim is hiding things in the kitchen.
She's not organized. So right now I'm making
eggs. I believe so.
It's about 7 minutes, 6
Yes.
minutes. It's not for eggs. I think I've got, 7 eggs in there, and then I'm going to do the rest of the.
Excuse me.
Do the rest of the eggs and have hard-boiled eggs. In the steamer, and then I have a bowl that I fill with ice, and then when I put them in there with the ice cubes, and the ice cubes will probably melt. I probably have to put some more in there, and then the eggs will be nice and cool. And
so you catching this?
The shell comes right off. I mean, you just you hit it, and just no little tiny pieces and all that kind of stuff. Sometimes out of 6 or 7 eggs, sometimes one will crack. It doesn't really matter, but sometimes one will crack. I think I had one time 2 of the eggs cracked for some reason.
So this is really about the fact that his wife doesn't like him. Jim is a numbers man. $315, $150 in groceries. Yes, no, this is what I'm talking about. We need to put together the whole story of Jim here. It's very important. Look at his computer. I'm sorry, let me just roll this back. First off, are you understanding how deep the story goes? This is not simple stuff, kids. It's weird. It's awesome.
Still working with the computers, of course. That's something that I'm doing every day.
Every day? What do you do? What exactly are you working with the computers on, Jim? Because it's a mystery. It's a mystery, Jim.
Keyboard for a long time.
Oh, he's had this keyboard.
It has a string on it that you can pull out.
Oh, and hold on a second. Let me. Yeah, you can't really see it because it's behind the logo. Hold on.
Found that actually that works with my cell phone, and that works. Maybe I tried it before with a big, heavy-duty case or something on one of my cell phones.
Welcome all! 10 people in the chat. Well, I think that might be a record.
I haven't made any big
changes,
I don't think, to...
Oh, that's him, by the way. By the way, I just want to... Hold on a second. I got to pause it here because it's...
Set up and everything.
Oh, okay. So he has the most... I just passed it, but he has the most, like, mundane... I love his desktop. This man has nothing but the most normal things on his desktop. Yes, if you'd like to play with any of the stream avatars, they are interactive. If they have your name on it, that's the character you are. I believe you can change them. I really don't know. I can't really play with them from my side, but I kinda can. But wait, hold on a second. If I do, it tends to mess with shit. But let me see. Hold on. Hopefully it won't kill the program. But are those little stars I can drop on y'all? I have bombs as well, but I spread the love today. Let's see. Gift options. Oh, that only works in Twitch. In Twitch world. And isn't that fun? I can even make new little people too. Oh, but they're all dinosaurs right now. There's quite a selection in there. Oh, because there's no. Oh, look at that! How fun. Anyways, that's right. Let your inner child out. Feel free to play with things. Oh, there's a game on. There is a game on. Woo! That's cool. Oh, this is the wrong channel. That's the wrong channel. Oh, that's the channel I was trying to get to. Yes, thank you. All right. I think we'll stick with that. Anyhow, Jim is truly like all over the place. Every time I move something in the screen, he's right there, showing us something right where I was trying to not be. All right, so let me bring the happiness back down here, and put the logo back where it belongs. Over here. Thank you, everybody. Good work. Excellent work. Thank you. Yes, hi. The weirdness is high today. The weirdness is high. The weirdness level is also high. But a new Bank of America pork. By the way, that says American pork. Bank of American pork. That's why I put it in here, because I thought it was hilarious. Anyhow. So. Why? Oh. Sorry. Ew. Let me drink some coffee on that. Too much H in the Y. Way too much H in the Y. I just want you to... Okay, so why did I bring this up? The most interesting thing he has is Twitch, and I bet you he doesn't know what that's for. I bet you he thinks that's a health advisory thing. So anyways. Let's keep moving. What does Jim have to say? Does it matter? Does it really matter? Yes, it does, but it doesn't. Because it's Jim.
Like I said before, this is the Windows 10 computer, which can't be upgraded right now.
Why, Jim?
Maybe never. It doesn't really matter to me. And this is the 11.
He's a little nihilist about that one.
Over here. Is that right? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Apparently that's right, Jim.
It's running on the B-Link.
Okay.
Computer.
But what is Jim? All I see over there is several versions of the same camera. You've got one camera.
I don't know if I want to. It's.
Oh, this is amazing. Idea. By the way, he's got a.
I messed with it when I first got it a little bit.
He bought himself a stream
it's actually a lot of
controller.
Work.
But he doesn't do any effects or anything. He doesn't do any.
Oops, now to go to the bigger camera.
Oh, there you go. Thank you, Jim.
Here it is. Of course, not plugged in. When it plugs in,
it's called a Stream Deck. It's how some people do their sound effects when they don't have all the gear that I have, like magic tools.
Push a button. And I just thought it was a lot of work.
I think he just likes things. I like things too. Doesn't that look lovely? I want to put my feet over there.
Not gonna do it, I hope. Been watching some videos.
He said he's not gonna do it. He hopes, which is
I'm looking at the video.
okay.
When I saw the BLM riots happening.
By the way, I want to point out he's still steaming the eggs, which is the point of this video. Oh. Yes. No, your video is very choppy, sir. Incredibly choppy.
Looks like a little bit of. Now that I'm talking,
when I saw the BLM riots happening.
A bit of a delay.
Yes, sir. Anyhow, I've shared with you, Jim. You may take him into you as you wish, or not. But Jim,
left. Yeah, it looks like I'm not moving as quick as I should.
When I saw the BLM riots happening,
it just shows that it's on. It takes a while for the steam. Like I said, it takes about 6 minutes, but you have to get.
So he's making this video to wait for his eggs to steam. And he seems rather bothered.
when I saw the BLM riots happening.
A lot of news recently. A lot of stuff on.
Oh, I left one of those in there in the cut. Ooh, isn't that sad?
You know, I'm doing 1080p at 30 frames a second.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. It's Jim telling us what he's transmitting at.
That would.
And by the okay, so the big news of this video, by the way, which I am going to share with you, that I just giggled about last night, that I hope I end up
guessing.
Yes, there's several. I actually have that on my gifty list thing because I've been thinking about getting one just because it makes certain scene changes and effects and things very easy.
It's free.
Oh, this is where.
And their feature one is.
Jim is very excited about the Antiques Roadshow UK, and he found Pluto TV on his computer.
Game shows, daytime TV, comedy, classic TV.
Classic TV.
Food.
Thank you, Jim.
Sports, music. I'm skipping some things.
That's fine, Jim. It's fine. Jim just proved you can be influencer at any age. Way to go, Jim. Yes! Yes. I'm not sure who he's influencing other than me. But I highly advise, let's go to Jim's channel, like and subscribe him, because he'll be shocked that he has...
Right now, here's what would be available.
He actually has several hundred subscribers, which is, it must be just the absurdity of it all. I get, or they're really... Because the tips are funny. The tips are really funny, actually. But I share this with you because
School of Rock.
It's weird,
Come on,
but it's incredibly normal. It's one of those things where you can't help but find that Jim's kind of odd, but he's not odd. He's totally normal, which is what's odd about our friend Jim, is that he's so normal, but he's totally weird. It's fun. He's sitting there. He's like, the reason I made this is because my ex-wife wouldn't let me steam my eggs in the house, so I had to bring the steamer because there's no more room, and she takes control of all of that, and I had to hide my stuff up at the cabinet. If you follow the longer story, you'll understand that this is the first time he's mentioned that his wife is his ex-wife, and somehow they're living together, which is why he's always in the damn garage with his gear, I believe. I think there's some really interesting dynamics going on that drive my interest in Jim Howard, and literally his channel is so old school. It is called Jim Howard. So if you have a hard time finding it, it's because you didn't put the space between the name. It's not even all one word. It's 2 words. His full name, Jim Howard. So make sure to check out Jim Howard, who's the least. Excuse me while I. Okay. All right. All right. Back in frame. Sorry. Don't rub your eye on camera, folks. It's a bad idea. It's weird and it's normal, but it's a bad idea. Weird normal. All right. Yes, all the joy back here. Isn't it fun? Anyhow. The air conditioning just kicked in. It must be 8,000. I was set it to morning air conditioning, not afternoon air conditioning, and now I'm hating myself. I need to put the Wi-Fi thing back on it, but it's bleh. Anyhow, here we are. No, we shall not be watching another pickle ad. Or, I'm sorry, not ad, but video. Let me see, what are we trying to watch? Oh, come back here. There it is. Let me see. You, get out of the way. Thank you. All right. So sometimes tracking through videos and such is but he was very excited, wasn't he, Jim? Jim's a good guy. Jim seems like a really good guy to some degree. Although I don't know if I'd be hanging out with him. So I think the whole conversation would just be about moving up the, Windows 10 to the Windows 11, and then making some eggs. Antiques Rosario, yes. Jim, you're a good egg. I'm here for it. Hold up your Paula Gray says, and Antiques Roadshow. Yes, Jim, you are good egg. I'm here for it. Hold up, ex-wife. Jim living in his garage. I'm definitely subbed up to Jim's channel. Thank you. Yes, I think he'd appreciate it. It's you know, there's I swear to God, when you watch all of them, you'll realize there's like some intrigue. Jim never's very clear on why he's always been on the internet. I mean, like, there's no clarity in his channel whatsoever. It's all vague. It is, and even the information is vague. It's more vague than my information. So, let me find. Oh, I had it right there. It's right there. It's called Decenter Yourself. Now, this is good information to have about being weird, about being interesting, about being individual, and it's going to be shared to you by someone who is a scientist.
Subscribe to the theory that the function of religion is to modulate anxiety levels, or it's to stave off the fear of death. In other words, religion as a security blanket. But that's a side effect of what I think religion is really doing. The real thing that religion is doing is that it's looking for ways to disrupt current models of the self in its relation to the world. So the religious mind is constantly producing these other worlds. And when religion does that, it very interestingly calls into question the fundamental aspects of our world. I think if we want to understand human nature, we have to understand religion. My name is Patrick McNamara, and I'm an experimental neuroscientist, and I have a special interest in studying relationships of brain activity to religious consciousness.
So what we're looking at here is someone who understands how our brain interprets reality to ourselves.
Our identities are constantly under construction. Religions have provided the traditional tools to edit those self-models, to update them, to shape them, to create them. Therefore, self and religion are bound up together because there's no way for the brain to function optimally, even normally, without those self-models. So we have to understand
Did you catch that, by the way?
Prediction
the self-model is
machine.
how the brain tells us who we are.
Models.
Cognitive framework that guides a person's perceptions.
We have to understand that the brain is a prediction machine. It's a desiring machine. It's looking to build up models of what we can expect to occur next in the world. What the religious mind is doing is looking for evidence out in the world to disconfirm current models of the world, in particular current self models of the world, the individual in his or her world. So there's no way that we're going to thrive or flourish in the world unless we get very good at updating our self models.
So you hear what he's saying there is that part of the frame of reference that religion often gives us culturally is a sense of self based off of the role that we play in the world and how we model that for ourselves in our own mind. And it is Lita Caproni, your avatar is having a coffee break with a large, nice apple cinnamon roll. That's awesome. Enjoy. And by the way, let me give you a solid. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So, what he's saying here is that our religious beliefs are rooted in the imagination, that they're a projection of the hope, of the will, of our spirit and sense of self, and it's how we model ourselves. It's how we picture ourselves in what I often call the fourth wall, or the third eye, often it is called colloquially. And so as he goes on, I want you to remember that he's not talking about religion in a good or bad or an either or model. He's talking about it as we use it sociologically and culturally between us all. And the reason he's doing this is because he's going to explain a thing called decentralizing, which is the allowance of the self to step away from the expected representation that will often mirror. So let's let him say this. Because he's the PhD, for goodness sake. And hallelujah for him!
One of the most interesting things about religious experience and religious cognition is it constantly promotes imaginative simulation of other possible worlds. A good prediction machine is constantly spinning out scenarios of what might be, what could possibly be. Because when we disconfirm those current self models, we then know that our current models are not adequate. And so we got to update them. My point of view is that religious experiences reflects neural technology to update the current sense of self. It appears to be what nature has evolved for us to make self-transformation as easy as possible. And when you dig into that process, what you find is a very interesting set of cognitive processing routines, what's called a decentering.
Aha! The dissolution of unity between self and identity.
Is composed of 4 cognitive
Here,
steps.
real quickly, I want to run that
one
back so you can read
is
that.
The decentering. The decentering process is possible. And when you dig into that process, what you find is a very interesting set of cognitive processing routines, what's called a decentering.
That's the dissolution of unity between the self and the identity. And without this capability, none of us demodulate Google Dictionary. Yeah, Lita Caproni, your avatar is having a coffee break with a large, nice apple. And then Lita Caproni says, that sounds great, Abba. And Paula says, demodulate Google